We just took a walk, man. Um, it's a little different, man, when you out the truck versus when you in the truck. I sat there and I walked around, went and got me a coffee, and I'm looking at everything around me. I'm like, this is what we do it for. Not only that, but to see the smile on my kid's face as I do certain things. Me and my son had a conversation yesterday, and I was just kicking it with him like, yo, we've been transitioning good, man. As far as them going to school and doing good in school, them coming down here adapting to um, the transition from Detroit to Arizona. We like to keep a milestone and talk about the milestone. So we on year 3. We working on year 3. Um, and it's been cool, man. It's been cool. A lot of things that I'm learning as a father. I'm learning every day as a father. I think this is gonna be crazy, but I think this lesson was these last couple months was discipline, chastising, doing those type of things. It's way worse to do physical unless you have to. I see that as something attached with it when it's a physical discipline, a disciplinary action on your kid. I see that I can discipline any one of my kids differently than actually put my hands on them. I can do it here. You know what I'm saying? You do some wall sits, planks, push-ups, anything of that nature. So I'm just learning. As a parent, I'm learning that, just every day I'm learning something, you know? And it feel good though. It feel good to be able to learn something. You think you old and your kids actually they let you know you ain't old yet. Teach you some things that you need to know, that your old ass need to know. So it's all good, man. We just learning, man. It's a learning process. Being a parent is a learning process. Being able to be in the truck from year 1 all the way to this year, right? We going on our 8th year, number 8, special. This is our special year. Do we want a truck? I do want a truck. Is it time for a truck? It may be time to get a truck. I'm thinking more of just like dropping hooks, local dropping hooks. That's what I'm thinking. All that other stuff over the road, stuff like that, man, I've done it before. It is what it is. Do I see myself going back over the road? Sometimes, yeah. I feel like uh, I feel like this. As a truck driver, I love what I do, and I would do it for free if I could maintain. I always said if I could maintain a lifestyle that I like and my kids love. I'm gonna say it different. If I can maintain if I can maintain a lifestyle that I love and my kids love, I truck for free. But we know that ain't nothing for free. Tommy Benson, what's good? What's good, man? I'm just sitting out here airing out. That's all. Welcome to the chat. I'm from Detroit. Yes, yes. 48219. Um, Welcome to the chat, man. This is just what I do, man. When I'm out the truck and in the truck, just going over some stuff. Self-reflection, I call it. Sitting here listening to the water and writing my notes down. Just took a walk. Um, Welcome to the chat, though. I'm right outside of Philadelphia. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Philly. But yeah, I'm talking about being a father and trucking, and I'm gonna pick up where I left off at. But welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Any other questions? Feel free to ask them, man. I'm here. So, as being on our 8th year in trucking, um, I've learned some things, and I learned that you could be gone, and time could wither everything away. Whether it's your relationships with people, just being around in the now. definitely being around in the now. There's no other time to be than in the now. As we live our life and do things, we always thinking about the future. Where I am, I'm always thinking about the future, and sometimes that's a bad thing because in the now is where it's at. I was sitting there playing the game with my son yesterday, which was dope. Sitting there playing the game with my son yesterday, and I'm like, ain't no better time than the now. I think about all these future moves, and I try to plan everything out, and it's like, man, put the damn pen down, put the pad down, and just chill. Put your phone down and just chill. And that's what I did. We came out here yesterday. We went swimming, and it was cool, man. It was cool. Motor City, Dan Campbell is one of my favorite head coaches. Hey, Dan the man. Dan the man. Not only was he a player of the team, but now he the head coach, and he got a passion. He loved what he do. He's gonna get the Lions to the Super Bowl, and we gonna win one for sure. We got to take one home at least when Dan is in as a he's representing us as a head coach, man. But he the man for sure. Dan is the man. We got Eagles fan. You are the Eagles fan. The one who talked about Dan, you are the Eagles fan. Shout out to the Eagles though. They deserve that. They was whooping some ass too. Taking names, what they say, whooping ass and taking names. Dallas is going to the Super Bowl for sure. I hope they do. UK, shout out to the UK, man. The gingerbread girl. Shout out to the UK. I was just talking to one of my guys from the UK. He's a truck driver out there, and we coming. We gonna go out there. We definitely gonna go out there. The thing is not only to take this here and just devour the United States in the trucking industry and be the best driver, be the best entrepreneur, be the best in this space, but go and take it somewhere else and do the same thing and add more people to what's going on, man. I want to thank y'all and everybody that's just been here. If you're watching this stream now or you watch it later on, I appreciate the support because we going up. We going up. And, Dallas has 3 playoff wins since two. Oh, damn. Here we go. Here we go. Dallas is cool, though, man. I don't want to get too much on Dallas because y'all know, man, that's going to start some shit, man. Dallas got some true, that's the American team is Dallas. But they cool, man. They cool with me. I ain't got no problem with nobody team until they go against the Lions. And then it's like, hey, even my mama, if she in the chat or see the chat, she goes, yeah. I didn't want to talk to her when the Commanders was playing the Lions. And I damn sure I want to talk to her after they finish the game. Yeah, man. I'm still mad about that loss. And they knocked us off the playoff spot. So it's like, all right. Honey, are you all right? No, I ain't. Cowboys and Eagles it's a rivalry for sure. You supposed to. It's all fun. You know what? I'm gonna say this, man. What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What's good? What's good, man? Welcome to the chat. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you feeling, man? How you feeling? We sitting here talking about football. We talking about the Eagles and the Eagles and the Cowboys. It's crazy. It's a crazy rivalry. I see why you feel how you feel. I see that. We went out on a walk, y'all. Damn near 2 miles we did already, and the day just started. I gotta get back on the road. So you out there on that road, my guy out there on that road. Be safe out there, bro. Took the Eagles 75 years to win just one. Oh my God. Look, they keeping track. Y'all is crazy in the chat, man. Let's talk about the Blue Jays winning the World Series. I don't know. I don't know nothing about MLB or what's going on over there, but I do want the Tigers to take everything. Detroit. I'm sorry. I don't care if they winning or they ain't winning. I'm a Detroit fan to the core, all the way. All the way. Do what? Do who? But yeah, man, I just came on here to say what's up to y'all, man. I think more streams for real, just to say good morning and wish everybody a good day, man. But the day really just started out here in Arizona. That's where I'm at. 6:42 in the morning. I've been up for a little minute. I love getting up early in the morning. That's even if I'm on the East Coast. I'm up at 4 or 5 in the morning. Um, I want to say this too. I want to say this since we on here. Health is everything. I was walking around the corner, y'all, like just spinning some laps, got my coffee, thinking, gathering my thoughts. My health has decreased since I've been on the truck. And I see how that truck messes people up. It really do. I'm normally up early. My time is all jacked up when I'm on the road, but I try to get up early. And my eating been out of control. It's been a lot going on, man. And I try either not to eat crazy or it's just eating crazy. It ain't no in between. And that's gonna be soon. I'm gonna be home soon. And I say home to my back here. I'll be home soon, man. And that's all that's gonna cut out. All of it. Elaborate on keto, Danny Mac. Elaborate on keto. How did that work? What's the diet? What's my plan? What's my plan? What should my plan be? I know I was about to say, what the hell's going on out here? What should my plan be? What's the keto diet like? Let me know in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat too this morning, man. If you're here, go ahead and drop a thumbs up, man. If you just passing by, this is what we do, man. We don't really talk too much trucking, but if somebody asks that question, y'all know I'm gonna go with my flow. You already know. No carbs, no sugar, high fat. You'll lose enough of weight for sure. For sure. The keto diet, is it keto or keno? You know what? I need to go on a fast though, because and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. It ain't I need to. That's exactly what I need to. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I lost 120 pounds in 1 year on keto. Ooh, that's a whole damn nother body. That's a whole nother body. Congratulations, man. I know it took a lot to do that. It's keto, okay. I know it took a lot to do that. It's a lot of discipline. That's a lot of sacrifice. You focus. My weight, as you see, fluctuates, right? It goes up, it goes down, it goes up, it goes down. That's because trucking is the variable. If you see my weight going up, you can see my cheeks right now. I don't like it. Cheeks fat. I've been eating a lot of donuts. I love donuts and coffee. Right now, I ain't got it. But my early morning, and that, because it's free. You get those points and you go in there and grab a honey bun. I love honey buns, especially in my cereal. If that's one thing y'all got to know about me. I love them honey buns. Throw them in it sounds so fat too. Sounds good too. I love a good honey bun. Throw it in my Frosted Flakes. Pour some milk in there and eat it. When I get back, what I'm gonna start doing is, all jokes aside, is oatmeal. Oatmeal. Tommy Benson, I appreciate that. Oatmeal and some honey is good. And some peanut butter. That's my protein. That's my fiber. And then you got the honey, which is, I don't know what honey is, but I need natural honey. It's healthy. Houston, what are we talking about? We talking about baseball. Yep. I see that's what y'all in the chat talking about. But yeah, I gotta get back healthy, man. I see that damn truck. We're gonna get back to the truck. But I see that truck is it done put a lot of people, because okay, they call it hypnotic rhythm, right? When I read this in the book, Outwitting the Devil by Who was that by? Forgot who that was by. But I read this book. This is like 2 years ago, right? And they were talking about I think it was Napoleon Hill. He was talking about hypnotic rhythm, and that's when you simply every day you do the same thing every day. It becomes routine until you look and be like, damn, I'm really smoking a pack of cigarettes a day, and unknowingly, because one cigarette turned to two, and two turned to four, four turned to more, and you looking. I'm not smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. I'm just saying that's in the book. It's the hypnotic rhythm. Or I'm eating 4,000 calories a day, unknowingly. Gotta stop it. Turn that into positives, and then you do them every day for 21 days, right? 21 days. They say it takes 21 days to either form a good habit, form a bad habit, lose a good habit, or lose a bad habit. So that's what we on, man. That's what we on. We got to get right back to it. Once you know how to, once you know how and what you're doing, it's easy to get it back. Like my guy say, keto diet, just a diet period, just not too much of anything, because too much of anything will kill you for sure. It's not good for you. Not gonna lie, someone told me 40 days. 40 days to break a good habit or form a good one. It only takes 21 days. Do something good for 21 days and see if you have withdrawals from doing it on the 22nd day. You're gonna be like, oh, you might have been watching the news and cut that out. You ain't gonna crave the news. Or you might been watching the news every morning for 21 days straight. And guess what you're gonna do on the 22nd day? Unknowingly, you're gonna turn the TV on, you're gonna watch the news. I try not to watch nobody's news because it forms, it forms ideas. It's bad energy in the morning. What I try to do is do something positive. Whether it's getting on here, making a video, that's a part of it. As you can see, I don't even know what month we on, but we've been going strong in the paint with content for 5 o'clock. That's what we do. Or we jump on live. All diets work. It's just a matter of discipline. Discipline is big, man. Discipline is big. It's big, man. What I will say is it takes discipline to do anything. Because for those 21 days, or if you want to say 40 days, whatever you got in your mind that's going to take you off of what you're trying to do or what you're not trying to do, you need discipline. Discipline is mandatory, or you're not going to be able to do it. Discipline from sex, discipline from cigarettes, discipline from gambling, discipline from watching the news, watching bad news, discipline from eating crazy. All of that. Let's just be frank. You need discipline. That's going to be your foundation. That's going to be your foundation. Jesus first. I like that. Let's read some of it. Let's go into the comments. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I gave up all alcohol recently. Gave up soda. I started drinking my coffee, eating more proteins, just living a healthier life. I feel much better. First, I want to say congratulations. No matter what nobody say. Congratulations, because that takes a lot of discipline to do that. Smoking, I don't like. I cut that out too. Cigarettes, hell no. Marijuana, I had to get forced up off of that one. A lot of people didn't know that, but that's what I would use to just, get the edge off. No more marijuana. Alcohol, I've been stopped alcohol. We on 3 years. And I like to count that time because, okay, what's today, the 28th? I had my nephew come down here. I think he came like on the 19th of June. So we had we had 3 years and 3 weeks. Or 2 weeks. Drinking was definitely a problem for me. Soda, not so much. I like to have a ginger ale or a Sprite and a hamburger, like beef. I'm just gonna tell y'all that I've been eating red meat on the road, as you probably can tell. I don't like that, but it come with the game, man. As a truck driver, man, it just come with the game. I need y'all, if y'all sliding past the live, go ahead and like the live, man, one time. If you're a truck driver, go ahead and drop a truck emoji in the chat one time. If you're not a truck driver, go ahead and salute me, man, as I salute you back. Bro, I was grumpy before starting the gym and a good routine. Now I'm energetic as fuck, even if I'm at my worst, for sure. Man, you know what? I'm glad you said that. Lucky prayer. Lucky players. Hey Joshua, the only way, man. What's good? What's good? I see you in the chat. I seen you this morning too. It's kind of a glare going in my eyes. But I seen you this morning, bro. Good morning, good morning. I know you out there. I know you out there, Tommy Benson. Look, yo, look. That's big. That gym is big. It's gonna change it's a game changer. It's a game changer. Listen, when you get in that gym, right? You in the gym, you working out. This how you start your day. This is going, I'm telling you, just try it. Try it for a week, try it for a day. Get in the gym at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. Your whole day is just gonna coast. It's gonna go up because you releasing those endorphins. When I take walks, when I get in the gym every morning, not every, I've been missing some, but when you get in there, man, you feel good, man. You speaking to people speaking to you, and it just feel good to get your body in shape, get your mind in that place. Because when I'm in the gym, I don't know about y'all, but when I'm in the gym, I'm letting it all out in the gym. And then I get in the sauna and I bake it all off. I'm in there thinking, and it's quiet. I'm thinking about all of these different things. I'm planning out the day. Um, I'm, I'm, I'm already in my mind moving, and everything seems to go. It don't seem, everything goes good, man. Add the like. I listen to Sarah Jakes. I'm listening to Keon Henderson in the morning. When I add those two things, that's a perfect day. Because every time it never fails. I have a perfect day, and then everything that goes in between, any variables, I can kind of guide it and engage it. You know what I'm saying? I can gauge it. If somebody having a negative day, I know they having a negative day. I can stay away from them. That's my thing. If I don't have those two things and somebody come at me crazy, it just be like, damn, you know, because I ain't had the gym or I ain't had that lesson, the good book. And um, I've been on the road spiritually, just to add church in it. I've been on the road, man. It's like 2 days. I did today. I did yesterday. I did nothing today as far as church. And yesterday I didn't do nothing. You know, sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. Ain't nobody perfect, right? Uh, the fourth horseman, what's good, man? I can't stand working out at the gym, but I love yard work, so I spend all day outside on my days off cleaning up my yard. It's the same thing too, because that brings you clarity, that brings you a peace of mind, and you outside and you working. So it's the same thing, bro. It's the same thing. I think, long as you do what you love to do early in the morning, man, you know. But working out for me, that's the thing that brings me peace. And I know working out and then getting that word, getting that food from the good book, that's been perfect for me. It works like a charm. You just got to know what works for you. The thing is, like I was literally destroyed last night from the tiredness, but still, that was one of the most satisfying things ever. Literally, couldn't walk, but I could laugh and smile forever. Let's see, Lucky. What are we talking about? The gym? We talking about the gym? Okay, talking about the gym. Good morning, everybody in the chat too, man. If I ain't told you, good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm just here talking. You know, spread my energy. That's it. spread my energy, man. We about to go back on that road, so I'm waiting on them to give me a load. They actually, what they did was switch me trucks, right? So what they did, okay, I knew you was talking about the gym. I just had to clarify that. I'm like, oh, hold on, last night, whoa. I got you, brother. Um, they switched me trucks, man. So what I had to do was when I pulled up here, I asked for some. I want to give y'all a story. Because if you're a truck driver and you in the chat or you come in afterwards, you're going to be like, all right. But so when I got here, what they do is they send me from, as you can see, they send me to the west, to the east coast, come back down to the west. They want me to pass through home after doing 11 days on the road, which is cool. But when I pass through home, let me go home. So this time, shout out to the Lions. You know I seen that in the chat. So this time, they sent me to California. They did it twice. Last time I came back, I only asked for 1 day off. This time, I'm like, let me get my 34 hours, my 34-hour reset. No, I said, let me get 2 days. I'm sorry, let me get 2 days off. I'm not really asking when I say this. I say, I need Friday, Thursday, and I need Thursday and Friday, and we good. Bam. That was sus. No, that was. No, that was sus. It's just like, all right, you gotta specify. You know, on here, bro, it be different. It's different online, cause when you texting, we gonna get back to the story in a minute. When you texting a person, you have to clarify certain things when it's in text, because a lot of people can take it differently. You can say what's up, but don't put a question mark on it. And you be like, what you mean what's up? Like, I just said what I said. So, it's so many connotations that you can look when you're looking at text. But I knew what you were saying. I just needed you to clarify, because there's people in the chat that'll tear you up. And you got to be built for it tough to be in the chat, man. But so look, though. Tommy Benson, we're going to get right to you. I need to get this story off just for my truckers. From California. I do some Superman shit. I get from California, get to Phoenix. We here in Phoenix. Drop the load off. It's early in the morning. You ready to go? Yeah, I'm ready to go home. I need Thursday. I need Friday off. So I get to the yard. They pull a move on me like, yeah, if you gonna stay here, we need you to take all this. It's hot as hell, y'all. We need you to take all the stuff off the truck, because we just gonna give your truck to somebody else. You gonna slip seat another truck. They got a smart. I'm like, all right, bet. I ain't even. All right, bet. Let me do that, and then let me get Saturday off too. Then, since we doing that, they like, oh well, we gonna have a. Y'all know. Y'all already know. So we here, but they actually do got a load today going out. We gonna see what truck they got and all that. But I'm gonna say this to all my truck drivers: listen, these companies gonna play with you. They gonna play with your time. They not gonna, long as they don't play with your money. They gonna try to play with your time. They even gonna try to play with you mentally, man. Don't go for it. If you independent, definitely don't go for it. You independent contractor, you 1099, don't go for it. You are your own boss at the end of the day. A lot of these, I see some hearts in the chat too. A lot of these companies, man, they gonna try to play with you. Make sure that you got your money together, because if they play with you at the wrong time, you're gonna be like a slave. You're gonna have to do it. I don't have to do nothing, man. I like to save my money. I like to see it stack up. And I also don't like to move on your accord. We're not moving on your accord. I'm an independent contractor. So if I want to take 5, 10, 20 months off, y'all thought I was about to say days. If I want to take 5, 10, 20 months off and come back, that's my priority. That's my prerogative, right? Like my guy Bobby Brown say, that's my prerogative. I can do what I want to do. It's my prerogative. What he say? You know what he say. Y'all know what he say. But yeah, man, it's just what I choose to do. So a lot of these companies, what they'll do is they'll try to hit you up and be. I see y'all laughing. I know I butchered that, but it is what it is. Y'all feel me? But a lot of companies will do that to you, man. It's killing me, ain't it? I know. It's all good. It's all good. It's all see, long as you laughing, it's all good. What y'all say it for me there. And I bet you can't spell it. And don't use spell check either. I can do what I wanna do. It's my prerogative. Did I get it that time? But you know, it's these companies, man, they'll play with you and they'll play with you and they'll play with you. As long as you got your money together, you good. Because you'll be in a state somewhere. Picture if I was in New York. Picture if I was in New Jersey. Something happened to the truck and they try to put me in a motel instead of a hotel. I think that I put out good, effective, efficient work as a truck driver than to be put in a damn disrespected and put into a motel. Cause they'll do that. They put you in a damn red roof inn and you be sitting there itching, scratching, and you got bed bugs and all of that. And you, no, we ain't doing that. Put me in a Ritz-Carlton. I ain't that type of driver. I do my job and I do it well. You know, I do my job and I do it well. And that's a lot of people, they undervalue themselves. And that's because the company try to no, put me in a nice hotel. I'm not in no motel. Treat me how I treat your company. Because when I'm out here, I drive and I run hard. Right? Sleeping on top of the covers that type of motel, bro. I'm not doing it. I don't sleep on top of the covers at home. I'm definitely not sleeping on top of the covers in a damn motel. We're gonna do that. You gonna give me a hotel. I'm gonna be comfortable. Or I'm just gonna try to charge the company. And if I can't charge the company, then I don't need to be here. It was a time in trucking, man, where a lot of, they flying drivers out. They make them catch the bus at some companies. If they treating you like that, no, I'm not catching no bus from damn Detroit, Michigan to LA. It's not happening. You're gonna put me on the airplane or I'm not coming. See, a lot of people accepting like all type of crazy stuff, man. And I'm not doing it. You gave up alcohol too. Yeah, I don't drink no more. Even though you know what, I have a wine every so often. I might have a wine. A beer. So to answer your question, yes, no. Hard liquor, I don't do that. I haven't had hard liquor in 3 years and 2 weeks. I have a wine every so often. Last time I had a beer was a year ago, and that was at me and my grandma had a beer. That's crazy. I said that. Me and my grandma had a beer, and it was Red Stripe. Drunk 2 of them. Little bottles of Red Stripe, fire. Drunk 2 of them, went to sleep. For me, it hasn't been that long. May 31st, 2025 for me. I'm going to keep going. Keep going. It's you know what? It's all mental, man. It's all mental. I think you need balance though. Hold on, let's get to this one. Let's get to this one right here. It just stood out to me. Need that rental car because I'm bringing my microwave in. For sure. That's why it stood out. It's a lot of companies that they not gonna do that. I'm that type of driver. I'm gonna charge you for everything because I do everything. In California, I'm gonna tell y'all what I did not too long ago in California. And y'all seen the video. The video is there. We had all of these eggs, right? And I didn't even put this part up there. We had all of these eggs, right? It was a crate. It was a pallet of eggs. We had all these eggs. We give them out to the people in Miraloma, California. And there was no dumpster around. I had all this cardboard. I had the pallet. I had to find places to put the cardboard. There's a lot of damn cardboard. I had to put pieces in my truck. Stanky ass eggs, like the splatter eggs is on there. Stanky ass splatter eggs, all of that stuff. So when I do that, I didn't even tell my company that. I'm sleeping with the boxes. I'm all like tucked in the corner sleeping. Yeah, I want that rental car when I ask for it. Yeah, I want that hotel, not a motel when I ask for it. I want compensation for layovers and detention. I want all of that. Because that's what I do as a driver. I'm not, and I don't complain about the stuff that I need to do. If we need to put some extra time in on the road, that's what I do. I don't complain. FYI, I have nothing against alcohol. Some of my closest friends drink alcohol. I even still go to the bar with my friends. I go socialize, not drink. I drink iced teas. So yeah, so I'm not against alcohol. And I think and that's what I do. I just was at the bar, man. I'm gonna tell y'all this. I love ED, hot sake. Just fire to me, bro. Hot sake and some hibachi with shrimp, steak, chicken. I'm at this bar. This was like 2 weeks ago. I'm like, damn, I could go for some hot sake right now. I didn't have it though. I just had to sit there and suffer because I was itching just to take just give me that hot sake, right? It is what it is, you know. Facts. I don't even do the small repairs on my truck. Don't question me about nothing. Yeah, for sure. Don't question me about nothing. Hey, Joseph Bailey, man, what's good? What's good, man? I know you're a truck driver. I know you're a truck driver. You're a respectable one too, because that's admirable to even, um, you know, drop that. I'm not doing the small. But one thing I would do, I do small repairs. I don't have a problem doing small repairs. I just did one not too long ago. The fucking excuse my French, but the fucking sleeve came off of what was that? The turbo, and it wasn't clamped on right. So I had to screw it on with my damn fingers just a little bit, and then I had to ride to the Loves. And just like, bro, he like, just go buy some clamps and do it yourself, man. Buy some new clamps. So we did that. I ain't even complain, but you hear me complaining. I didn't want to do that shit. It was hot as hell outside. I just didn't want to do it. But those are the trade-offs because I'm going to have to do what I have to do. Airlines, glad hands, stuff like that. For sure. Yeah, for sure. No problem. And I'm going to do it with no problem. But when we ask for those hotels, not the motel, I need that flight. If something break down, I got to sit overtime. And I also need a rental car. If I got to sit there, I want to be able to maneuver. Don't Uber me nowhere. Because I'm going to be requesting, I need to go to the gym. I need to go to Buffalo Wild Wings, or I need to go to, if it's a Benihana's around, I need that. We just talked, we just talked about Benihana's. I love Benihana's, y'all. Let me get that rice, that hibachi with the shrimp and the steak and the chicken. I need that when I'm out of town somewhere. If you can't do that for me and I'll bill you, I don't want to drive for you because I'm out here killing it. I'm doing hella miles. I really don't ask to come home like that. I'm going to do my 2 weeks and then come home for one day. You're going to be like, oh, you ready to come back? Yeah, let's go. That type of energy. So you're going to get your money's worth. So when it's time for me to ask for mine, it should be a no-brainer. Give me what I want. That's why I love trucking, though. You have to set that boundary and set that standard for yourself. Don't let them play you like that. I got a Blackstone and a truck with me. Toes on it right on that skateboard every night. What is that? Blackstone in the truck with me. Toss it right on that skateboard every night. What? Okay, elaborate for me, please. Please do. I'm not a trucker, but I have mad respect for truckers. Man, you know what I'm going to say? I appreciate that, Tommy. What I'm going to say is I have mad respect for anybody that's in logistics, even like that travel. I kick it with pilots. Like, I've been kicking it with pilots a lot. I don't know where they've been coming from, but I think just me being curious about pilots, that's what I've been attracted. Like, damn, how this and how that. I was having a conversation with a pilot, and he was at the trail. It was Camelback Mountain. Yes, I do go hiking. So y'all will be seeing that too when the weather come down some. I'm going to start filming like more stuff like that. But I love to go hiking. So I'm hiking with a pilot, and we talking. And he was telling me about the time zone changing, how it wears on his body, how he just flew all of these hours, and He just like, man, I stay in the best shape I can because that stuff wears on you mentally and physically. I'm like, same. What do you do? I'm a truck driver. Do this, I do that. And I don't know why we were saying that. Oh, respect. So, it's respect for everybody that's in the logistics industry. Just not truck drivers, but everybody, y'all. We all keep this thing moving. We all keep this thing moving. I want to talk about this though, because it's been on me, man. It's really been on me. How do y'all feel about other countries? And not just we talking about positive things, positive feelings. You can say negative stuff, but preferably positive things. I'm gonna say this. I was having this conversation. I've been having this conversation too, because that struck a conversation with the same thing we talking about now, and he was talking about moving to another country, Colombia, with the price of living, the cost of living in Colombia. And he was telling me like, yo, it's not that dangerous in Colombia. Like, it's really affordable. The people are nice. And that just got me to thinking like, damn, I'm asking him how much it costs to live. He like $600 a month. He's showing me his condo out there that he actually bought. But he said when he first started, it was $600 a month. I'm like, damn. So you telling me if I take 600 times 12, which is what, 7,200 a year, I take that out there, I can live a whole year? It's crazy. Something to think about. And it's beautiful. Way better than, I don't know how it is as far as like crime and stuff, but Mexico right next door from me. It's cheap out there, affordable. And that's been on me, man. A lot of stuff. We ready to go abroad, man. I'm so tired of being here in the United States. And I'm not saying tired in a negative way. I'm tired of just every state I've been. It's boring now. It's just like when I was in Detroit. I'm going to start cooking, y'all. This is what we do. It's just like when I was in Detroit. I was tired of seeing the same streets. I was tired of going around the same blocks. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I'm like, yo, I gotta get the hell out of here. Because I'm getting the same, no matter what function or problem or equation that you put in, you get the same answer every time. So now it's like, all right, we done got to this spot. I'm getting tired of the United States. How about a summer pad or a fall and winter pad out in another country? That's what I'm thinking. And then when we get out the country, maybe it might be to Mars or something like these rich people doing. Like, let's go to out of the damn world. Let's go out of Earth, out of another stratosphere. Let's go there. Like, that's how I'm always thinking more. What's the next thing? I will be one of those people like Gil and go out the world for a minute and come back in. Go out of space and come back in. Right? My brother lost his trucking business in Maryland when the bridge was destroyed and the terrorists. He just moved his entire family. And that's crazy. That's where I was going with this, right? Let me see. That's why I rock with y'all. Let me say this. Let me get this off. I did a 23andMe, right? 82% of my lineage is in Ghana, and I think it's called Mali. And the crazy, I just got chills. We about to start cooking. 82% Ghana and Mali. So I'm gonna say this. We gotta go to Africa. We gotta go to, and then I'm looking at the people. They look just like me. The features of their face, they look just like me. And I was thinking like, damn, it'd be cool to go over there. It would be cool to go over there and just see the people and forget everything that I knew about America and all of that other stuff and just get real engulfed in the culture, in my culture. Take all of this shit off with all of these stamps and all of this stuff and just go over there. I can make it anywhere. Anywhere. With nothing. I can. Right? Bad move, my guy. 23andMe sold all your stuff, buddy. You should never did that. What did they sell? What did they sell? I like to end like every so often I get a little ignorant. What did they sell? You got the floor. You got the floor. Buy silver. Yeah, for sure. Buy silver. This is the thing to do. No, I want you to tell me. You looked it up. You got the floor. So the longer you take, the more of an idea that people form about you. It's not about me. You know, it's not about me. I am a black American. I ain't never met an American. Welcome everybody. Please like and share, subscribe, and activate the notification bell. Watch more enjoyable content. I love that. I am. Hey man, I love you for that. I read that so good, y'all. Y'all would have thought I was a scholar. You got the floor. You got the floor. Let's give this guy the floor because he wants some attention. I don't even want to say your name because I shouldn't even address you. But I think a 23 of me, I appreciate the like and subscribe. I think a 23 and me is good for everybody to do, whether you believe in it or you don't. I believe in tracing back your lineage and seeing what's going on and what's good. Tommy Benson, I did a 23 and me too. I'm Irish, English, and German, and listen to this though. That's big and that's dope. If you don't know where you've been, you don't know where you're gonna go. If you don't know who you are, you never gonna know your identity. Whether you black, white, Mexican, Asian, whatever you are, whatever your race, your ethnicity is, you gotta understand where you came from. You gotta understand that, man. Been here since I lost my truck. Been here since I lost for the truck of it profile. Joseph, rewrite that for me, brother. That one had me going crazy in my mind. I think auto text be crazy sometimes. In order, I'm mostly Irish, English, second, German, third. Yep. I think what we should do when we pull those, Tommy, I think what we should do. Damn, you Tommy from Power? You Irish? Hey, my guy off of Power, man. I love Tommy off of Power. If you watch it. If you don't, that's a good show, man. That one caught me off guard. But when you, all jokes aside, when you channel into your different, that 23andMe, everything just start to seem different because you start to realize, like, damn, man, this is bigger than the United States of America. We need to go to other countries. We need to go see other things. We need to go meet other people. We need to expand. What Scarface tell his homeboy? It's time to expand. It's time to go abroad. My little brother, man, he played basketball in Africa. And he's in Egypt. And I'm telling him, like, bro, get all the content you can. All of it. Because one day you're going to be older and you're going to be like, damn, I've been here, and there. What's the dopest than to actually see your physique, your body, your physical in another country, and you could pass those. You can even pass the videos on to your kids and inspire them to go places that they've never been before. I grew up in an old school in Philadelphia, Irish Catholic household. How was that though? How was that? Just passed a bill that the government can use your 23andMe DNA for whatever. I don't care. Like, that don't have nothing. It is what it is. Y'all, I'm gonna say this. It don't matter. The government gonna do what the government been doing for years. The government been doing all type of foul stuff. So for them to do whatever they gonna do with my DNA, it is what it is. If they gonna have a clone, he gonna be I hope he be better than me. It is what it is. We'll find out about it 30 years from now. Y'all see what the government been doing stuff that they ain't supposed to be been doing. That's just what the government do. I just had a conversation with my homeboy. Let us cook. Now we cooking. I'm glad you said that. I had a conversation with my homeboy yesterday. I was on the phone with him for 3 hours. We talking about the value of money. I didn't get here by mistake, bro. You could tell me all of this stuff, bro. I really like read and I really do my research before I do a lot of stuff. If you gonna clone me, clone me. If you gonna do whatever, do it. I encourage you to do it. Because if you clone me, they gotta be an exact type of what I've been doing. Yeah, I encourage it. But anyway, we was talking about the value of money, and the value of money is nothing. We going back and forth about the value of money, and then I just spit it. When it start getting a little bit too draining, I said, guess what? We living off of derivatives. 1971, and I'm not looking. I ain't look. This is organic. 1971, August 15th. Look it up. What did President Nixon do? He took the dollar off of the gold standard. So we all living off of just money, just fake money. And this is what we dealing with now. That was a ripple effect back then. Now we dealing with it now. We dealing with the cause and effect now. Because the dollar ain't worth nothing. It take damn near $3 just or $4 just to get what we used to get for $1. Are you Republican? I don't discuss that. I don't discuss that. We're not gonna go too far into politics. But yeah, that's just what it is, man. A lot of people and the conversation was ended. As soon as that happened, the conversation was ended. Right? It was ended. So you gotta know how money works. And I'm learning as I'm in the truck, I'm learning, I'm reading stuff. I'm like, damn, this is how money works. Money really is a tool. Money is a tool, man. And it's used to get you to the next place. And I'm just learning that. I'm learning about how to use money as a tool to get me to the next place. I respect you for not disclosing your political affiliation. Yeah, man, I have to because now it just it's getting to a spot where, you know, who you voted for, who you rocking with, you get viewed as such. Let's just say I voted for Trump. You're gonna get somebody bashing you for that. Let's just say I didn't vote for Trump. You're gonna get somebody bashing for that. So that's like that's not a safe space, right? It's not a safe space. Tommy just gave up his DNA and saying asking about politics is private. Man, can we get you out there? You kind of disrespectful. You gotta get up out of here. I like when it's non-biased opinions, but I don't like when people just arguing, man. We ain't gonna do that this morning. We just gonna put you up out of there. Let's see if he out of there. Who cares what they say? Dudes, stand up for what you want. Your black brothers need to start voting Republican. You can't. You see what's going on now. You see what's going on. Politics. Once you talk politics, everybody get engaged. Everybody feels some type of way because that's going to get everything heated. If that's where we want to go with it, I'm not going to go there with it. I voted for Trump. I don't give a fuck who likes it. I'm not a businessman. I'm a businessman. And see, Joseph Bailey, I don't knock you for voting for him. But I will say this. If y'all want to talk it, y'all, we could talk it. I got a whole bunch of friends here. I'm in Arizona. And they African American. We ain't gonna say black because it's a color. This is black. I'm not black. I'm brown. Anybody watching from the outside in, don't never let nobody call you black. Black is this. This is African American. I got a lot of friends that voted for Trump, and we sit down, we talk, and I asked them why, and those are my friends. That's how we talk, and they told me why they voted for him, for the tax breaks, because they have businesses. If y'all see what's going on, man, you see this man. Look at his net worth before he got in office and then when he got in office. I'm talking about the first time. And then look at it now. This man is a business. If you're a businessman, it's self-explanatory. Respect, brother, LOL, I get. I get a lot of flack for being a black Republican. Um, that's a powerful statement. I want to go to. I want to since you said that, right? Dave Chappelle Dave Chappelle is one of the most prolific comedians ever. And when you said black Republican, that just triggered that. He's very intelligent on what he do. He causes attention to be to be in his power. The way that he say stuff, he already form it in a way where you gonna look crazy if you try to argue the fact, right? And I like that, man. We got to be open minded about what's going on, what's being portrayed, how it's being used, and not just politics, just with life, man. We watching. I was just telling my homeboy yesterday. We watching planes fall out the sky. Do y'all think that's by coincidence? I don't think so. Um, it's a book called Affluenza. Dang, here we go. It's a book called Affluenza, and it talks about how everybody do what everybody does. Everybody's like monkey see, monkey do, right? And you can create the government, and they used to create these things. It wasn't the government, but it was in the Roman days. People would be in jail and they'd be sitting, and this is a fact. They'd be sitting along a wall. Like, say this is a wall. They sitting in the back like this. And they would have a fire behind the wall, and they would create these figures, and they would mess with them and create images and scare the prisoners, scare the people. Just think about what time we in now. Creating a narrative like America is the ish, which we not no more. We lost power a long time ago, 1971, when Nixon took the dollar off the gold standard. It's been a wrap. It's just been losing. The dollar been losing power ever since. But I want to say this. I want to say that to say this. Creating images to people to get them to not go out the country. This is what's going on. I really feel like that. I really feel like that. Found worthy. What's good? What's good? I served in the U.S. Navy. All my black friends voted Republican. Shout out to. I want to say I appreciate you, man, and I appreciate your you serving your country. I also want to say this. My mom served in the Navy. My father was in the military. It's probably why I get up early in the morning. Probably, partially that. Probably already in me. But I respect anybody that served. And that's crazy. My mom served in the Navy, and my father served in the military. And that's probably why I got what I got in my genes. I automatically get up at 5 o'clock, make my bed, do all of that stuff. It's always routine, man. That's wild. I like that. You got to know who you are to get where you want to be in life. You got to. All of this stuff is connected, man. It's just how it is, man. Yep. That's just how it is. Look, I want to say this. Y'all can go on the comments and talk and all of that. What's up, bro? Weather looks beautiful where. What's up, bro? Weather looks beautiful there. Where you at? I am in sunny Arizona. It is 88 degrees and it's 7:30. We've been on the chat for an hour. So I want to end the chat like this, y'all. Let's bow our heads. I'm going to say a prayer for all my people out there, organic prayer. So if you hear me stuttering, you hear me stop, that's just how it is, man. I'm going to keep going when I pick up because I'm thinking and I'm talking. Thank you, Lord, for today. Thank you for waking us up today. Thank you for giving us grace, giving us breath, giving us this good place to be in where we at this morning. If we are truck drivers and we here today, please bless my truck drivers in the chat. Please bless my non-truck drivers in the chat. Let them have a good day. Let them proceed to have a good day. Give them traveling mercies. Bless their families. And thank you, Lord, again. Amen. This 8TeenWilln, man, I love y'all. We got to get out of here, man. We probably about to go over to TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, it's at 8TeenWilln, man. We do an hour over there. Different content, man. It's organic, man. I love y'all. Amen. Y'all be safe today on this Sunday, on this Saturday.